go on Instagram whenever I'm watching YouTube. I don't go on Instagram that much, or every time at least that I do, I get frustrated and I leave Instagram. I like posting on Instagram. I like, you know, photography on Instagram. I like outfit inspo blogs and stuff like that. I like, you know, interesting Instagrams. But whenever I'm bored and I like scroll through my explore page, I kind of want to die. Like, I like really want to die. Because it's all relatable memes. We already know relatable memes are bad. My brother actually, Drew Gooden, he did a video all about like relatable like comedy and how it's like the death of comedy and stuff. Make sure to check that one out. But we already know relatable comedy's bad, and that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about a certain type of post that everyone has seen in their life. So you're scrolling through a couple of relatable memes, getting your giggle on, getting a couple good gigs up in there. You get a post that's like 5 slides long. Like, it's real, it's a dense post. In it, there's like a couple of different memes in it. So you're just like swiping and swiping, getting your laugh on, every single one, 10 out of 10. And then you'll get a couple of shoutouts and ads and stuff, which is fair, whatever, we all get our coin, but you can really see as to why they put all that cluster in one thing. Because they think that we are naive and stupid, that if we get a cluster of like 7 slides and the first couple are like relatable memes, we'll think that the other ones also have to do with relatable memes and like goals and like stuff like that. And, you know, kind of tricking, but like just influencing the viewer to go to these online stores or these apps. This one just happens to be sponsored, and you can just happen to click the link right here and go to the website, and they just happen to have a discount code. It all makes sense. I mean, it's sneaky, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But the ones that I argue are the funniest and the most obvious are when people buy shoutouts from personal Instagram pages. Someone who has like their own personal Instagram for themselves goes to one of these accounts and they're like, hey, I'll give you this amount of money if you give me a shout out. And, you know, they get the shout out, and then, you know, people are scrolling through their memes and they click on it. But the thing is it's a lot easier to do an ad for an app. Oh, when Candy Crush like makes you stay awake for like 17 hours. I haven't seen my family in 5 years. You know, it's like, then you're like, oh, maybe I'll go play that. I don't want to see my family ever. But with these personal ones, it's a little bit harder, because it's a lot harder to make it not obviously look like an ad read. So, let's look at some of them, shall we? This is my favorite kind. And we have to analyze this because they're so funny. OMG, I found Zayn's cousin. His Instagram is blah blah blah. And then, now, that's, you know, she found Zayn's cousin. But in the bottom here, it shows a tweet that Zayn wrote. Which, first of all, so she didn't find Zayn's cousin. If he tagged him, you just saw Zayn's tweet. He didn't tweet this, but if we're like imagining in this universe that this did happen. And Zayn says, finally got my cousin, username, to join IG. Go follow him and show him some love. Hashtag tell him Zayn sent you. Sis! Because first of all, it's so obvious that Zayn didn't write this tweet. Because it's like, you know, anyone who has some ability of Photoshop could do this. I mean, I could maybe do this. Hypothetically, if Zayn wanted to help his cousin's Instagram blow up, he would post a selfie with this cousin. And that cousin would get like tens of thousands of followers, 100%. Why would he do hashtag tell him Zayn sent you? Now, I don't know 100% who makes the ads, whether it's the personal account or it's the meme pages. I would guess the personal accounts. So these personal accounts literally have to find their doppelgangers. And also, he doesn't look like him. He doesn't look like him. That does not look like a Zayn Malik type. I'm sorry. You look real fresh here in your sitting with your knee like this in a like park. Where are you? Here's another one. Justin Bieber's brother finally made an Insta. I love the picture selection. Because first of all, this guy kind of looks like the guy from Love, Simon. I don't remember his name. And I love that guy. I think he's like so attractive. And this just looks like a more muscular version of him, which is like, it just makes me like uncomfortable because it almost looks like they just like photoshopped a picture of that guy's face and like put it on like a Hollister model, and I'm like, what? Also, I love how like, you know all those hot guy posts? Again, you'll see them on Instagram all the time, and they'll be like, oh, like guys like jaw, the sharp, cut them. And by the way, I'm a girl with a sharp jaw, and like, that's such a big part of my insecurity, only because of those posts, because I'm like, I have a sharp jaw like all these IG boy baddies. This guy has a shirtless picture, one just straight up of his jaw, Adam's apple, attractive things in guys, and his dimples. Like, okay. And so it says, Justin Bieber's brother finally made an Insta. And then Justin Bieber tweeted, finally convinced my bro to make an IG lol at blah blah music. Go follow him and send me a screenshot for a follow back from me. Justin Bieber is too busy getting married to the Selena Gomez. Hailey Baldwin. He doesn't care. He will not follow you back if you follow back his bro. This isn't his bro, but hypothetically in this world that these people are living in this alternate universe that apparently I never like got the ticket to, and I'm here living in a world where people don't do this kind of stuff because why? It's stupid. Because like, okay, we're gonna go to another one. My cousin Mohammed just made an Instagram. Go follow him up and let's get him to blow up. Also, why would Chris Brown tweet a picture of him and then a picture of his cousin? Also, why would he even post a picture of his cousin anyway? If I was like, you know, a famous celebrity, and one of my cousins was like, hey Claudia, I really want them Insta follows. Can you please give me a shout out? I'd be like, this is a weird request, but sure. I would probably, maybe I would say something like this. Like, this is a more reasonable way that someone would, you know, address this. I don't know, Chris Brown. I mean, get out of town. Get out of town. Breaking news, Beyonce and Drake's love child have been discovered. Her username, Instagram, is Where's Mia. Okay. I've seen this girl's advertisements for her Instagram everywhere. It's not only this one. She had another one that I found like a while ago. I didn't screenshot it, which I regret. But it was a picture of her with like clear skin, and it said like or you'll have like bad skin for 20 years. And I was like, don't put that pressure on me. Okay, my skin is already terrible, because guess what? I'm a teenage girl who has a lot of, you know, pizza. No, I don't. I don't have a lot of pizza. Love pizza. Touch my butt and buy me pizza. Touch my butt and buy me pizza. Touch my butt and buy me pizza. Things like this. Or she had another one where it was like makeup on fleek. And No offense to her, because you don't have to wear any sort of makeup anytime, anywhere, for anyone. I'm not wearing any makeup right now for you guys. See how little I care for you? No, I'm kidding. But like, no offense. But her makeup isn't that like extraordinary. Her makeup isn't anything revolutionary. It's like, I get it, I guess, when you see posts of like makeup artists did that are like, and then it says like, ooh, makeup on fleek. But she herself was like, oh, my makeup's on fleek. That's one of my selling points. Let's use that for shout out, like, reblog pictures, or you know what I mean. But this one just pisses me off because, sure, she does look a little bit like Drake and Beyonce. I'll give her that. But it's also like, here's one for Shawn Mendes. I've seen this guy other places, I swear to God. I've seen this dweeb on other shout out things. This little dweeb. I don't want to follow Colton Papas. This one. I've only seen half of his face and I'm already in love. Honestly, that's enough. Like, that's like enough of a post, you know? Like, if they had that and they just put his username, I can assure you teenage girls, teenage boys are gonna follow because they're gonna be like, oh, they cute, you know? Had to be fake. They had to put at username is my man crush Monday. Everyone who follows him on Instagram will get a follow back from me. Love y'all. In this backwards universe that you're all living in, where Ariana is in apparently, she doesn't love us. She's forcing us to follow people so they can get shout outs and more followers on Instagram. So, like my brother, Drew Gooden, yeah, make sure that you, my brother, Drew Gooden, he's asking you guys to, follow me, make sure to get me to blow up. He's gonna follow back every single one of you, everyone who likes this video, subscribes, leaves a comment, oh, and anyone who follows me on my Instagram, at DeathByTacos, he's gonna follow every single one of you, my brother, Drew Gooden. He made a video called Going Private Soon and talked about stuff like this, where the trick with a lot of these Instagrams is they will, you know, put the shocking stuff on their Instagram, well, on the shoutouts, and then by the time you follow them, well, and then you follow them and then they're private, and then you kind of forget to unfollow them when they don't, like, give out good content. This is exactly what all those Instagrams do because they're all private. So by the time you get to the Instagram and they finally accept you, you're like, oh, I forget which celebrity cousin you are. That's it. Bye, guys.